Seasonal traffic, car payments, auto insurance, gas bills, polluting emissions. Leaving the car home and taking the bus may seem like an attractive alternative to the cost and complexity of driving, especially in today's slumping economy. Here's an eye-opening statistic. The American Public Transportation Association says a two-person, two-car household can save more than $9,000 a year, about $750 a month, by abandoning one car and using public transportation. Given Americans' love affair with their cars, compounded by the urban sprawl locally, some may deem going without their car unthinkable. Yet it might be worth considering, especially with an all-day bus pass costing $3 and a monthly pass at $20. But is the bus a viable transport option in Southwest Florida? Riders on Lee Tran, which operates public transportation in Lee County, have mixed feelings. Many commuters say they like taking the bus, but it's not always convenient due to lengthy waits, sometimes an hour, between buses, and reduced service on weekends.
It's great. Lee Tran service is real good. They help you with any question that you have in their bus schedules. They're awesome. Yeah, I like it.
I ride the bus every day to school at Edison College, and I ride the bus just about anywhere, Walmart, wherever I have to go. The only thing is that some of the bus routes, the way that they go is like around, and I think that they should go straight to where you need to go.
I ride the bus every day. Every day, me and my child. I take the bus every day to drop her off at school, and also to go to Career Center to do job search. So the bus is my daily mode of transportation until I get a vehicle. It could be better because certain buses don't run all the time. Like where I stay, the 20 bus doesn't run on Sundays. Like I go to church, and I can't always depend on a ride from somebody from church. So if I can't make it to church, I'm basically stuck.
I've never owned a car. I just feel safer on the buses than I do in a car, because I see people pull right out in front of the bus, and it scares me too bad to want to drive a car.
Does she have any complaints?
The 30 bus coming out of Cape Coral, it's every hour, so we have to wait if we miss that one.
The backbone of the system is Bus Route 140, running north and south on Cleveland Avenue, US 41. A bus runs approximately every 20 minutes, traveling south to Coconut Point and north up to Merchants Crossing in North Fort Myers. Other key routes go to the Southwest Florida International Airport and San Carlos Park, Florida Gulf Coast University. But there's only one bus each hour on both routes, and the San Carlos bus doesn't run on Sundays. So unless your transit needs run parallel to US 41, you're pretty much out of luck, unless you have a lot of time on your hands. For example, this commuter says it takes him an hour and a half to get to work on the bus versus 20 minutes by car. Lee Tran director Stephen Myers has worked in U.S. cities from Seattle to Boston. He says Fort Myers poses some unique challenges.
Our population is spread out, so number one, where you're trying to find people to use the system is spread out, but so is our employment. That's unlike other areas where employment tends to be clustered in population. It makes a different kind of a system possible or probably necessary.
The current transit situation in Fort Myers seems far from efficient. For instance, park and ride options, where you drive to a central hub to take the bus, are largely non-existent, and it's near impossible to find a parking place at the downtown Fort Myers Rosa Parks station. The economic downturn has created something of a catch-22. Caught in a pinch, some commuters have begun taking the bus, but the bad economy has also cut into Lee County's revenues, restricting Lee Tran's ability to meet that increased demand.
We're dependent about 50% on property tax, and we also use gas tax, and gas taxes are down as well across the country. People are not driving as many miles, and the gas tax revenues are down. You know, other sources of governmental income have all pretty much gone down. You know, so the ability of the county to come up with new funds to create new services however badly they're needed, is just not something that's possible in this economy.
Myers said Lee Tran did receive federal stimulus funds,
but we applied most of that to purchasing new capital equipment, new buses. Primarily, we've purchased passenger shelters with it, and we also completed a project we had started some time ago, which was to put a video surveillance system.
Lee Tran's longer-term priorities generally match commuter survey results and the opinions expressed by bus riders, improving the service on existing routes and adding new routes. Longtime driver Tommy Earl Marinell says he's seen Lee Tran grow, but he'd like to see more areas served.
There's some parts of Lee County that doesn't hardly get any service at all. I'd really like to see some of those people get some of our service instead of more on the main corridor, so to speak.
Finally, does Lee Tran director Stephen Myers take the bus himself?
I do occasionally. I don't every day. But yeah, actually the route that serves this building, and all of the employees here, talk about that. It's a very difficult route to use. I have a bus stop that's close, but connections are not good. So my nearest bus stop's about at 1.2 miles if I want to ride directly over here.
Myers has some advice about how people can advocate for better mass transit.
I think it's really important for people, they need to let their elected officials know that they want transit services. That's basically how things get done. And they can certainly come and participate at any of the Metropolitan Planning Organization meetings and let their voices be heard through that forum as well, because that's a county-wide group of people planning transportation, of which transit is part.
Get on the bus that takes me to you.